I'm hearing this so loud and clear. The same relationship that you are craving from someone else, start to provide that for yourself. Choose to be in a relationship with yourself. We don't do that enough. We're always thinking that relationships are outside of us. But every relationship you have with anyone and anything is an extension of you. So when you are thinking about what you want, who you're calling in, the kind of person you want, when you're thinking about why am I alone? Why don't I have anyone? You do. You do have someone. You have you. And you're not giving you enough validation, enough love, enough time, enough attention. Right? Instead, you're getting aggravated that you spend too much time with you. Right? You feel lonely. If spending time with yourself causes you to feel annoyed, causes you to feel like, just so bored, right? You just, don't want to be alone. You don't like your own company. That is the kind of energies that you are attracting as well. Even when people show that they're excited to be around you, you are more likely to lose people, to have people walk away from you, show you that they don't have time for you, than to gain people. When you're asking yourself, why don't I have anyone in my life? It's because you're not being someone in your life. Not in the way that you want people to be in your life. You want people to be around you, but you don't want to be around you. You want people to love you, but you don't love you. You want people to treat you right, but you're not treating yourself right. Not enough for you to actually know how you genuinely want to be treated, to teach other people how to treat you. I say this all the time. Every relationship you have, every connection you have is all energetic. We think that everything is about words and what we see, but that is BS. When it comes to connecting with one another, it's all energy, baby. It's all energy. We connect to each other energetically first, right? When you go somewhere and you meet somebody that you're attracted to, you're interested in, it was energy that brought you both there. You both felt the energy, oh, I need to go to this place at this time in this specific way. And then y'all met. We connect with one another energetically first, but we put so much emphasis and energy in the physical, in what we see, what we taste, our senses. But it's the energy that matters the most. So if you are giving off the energy that you don't like you, that you don't want to spend time with you, that being alone is actually problematic, that energy is going to reflect right back to you. That's what the whole mirroring thing is. It's not that a person is doing exactly what you're doing and it looks exactly the same for you to be able to look at it and say, oh, wow, that's me. Usually in every relationship, it's going to mirror back to you in an exaggerated way and in their own unique way what it is that you are doing, what it is that you need to heal through, what it is that you need to shift and change, right? Your relationships are an extension of you. They are doing its job in your life. We don't attract what we want. We attract who we are and where we are. In other words, where you are in your healing, where you are in your truth, that is who you're going to attract into your life. And most people just kind of settle for what they can get because they're like, no matter what I do, I can never actually have what I want. You don't actually know what you want until you release the conditions and connect with yourself so deeply enough to not just be thinking about what you want, but to actually understand what you need, the kind of people you genuinely need in your life. And the only way to know the kind of people you need in your life is to understand the kind of person you need to be to yourself in your life. I'm going to tell you right now, I used to believe that my love language was quality time. Now I really understand that it is words of affirmations. And when I would do this with clients, I would have them do a love test. What is it called? It's like the one online, right? Where you check out what your love language is. I would have them do the love language test. There we go. In the beginning of us working together. And then I would have them do it towards the end. And almost 9 times out of 10, it would change. It would completely shift. Because during our time of working together, they're learning themselves. Most of my clients that come to me for relationship issues, they realize that their relationship issues really stem from not knowing themselves. They don't know themselves. They don't love themselves. They don't connect well enough with themselves to even know how to show up in a relationship. It's all inauthentic. It's all trying to mold themselves to be something that is likable and wanted, or kind of having an idea of what relationships are supposed to be and trying to have people fit that mold. Either way, it's not true to who they are. So because it's not true to who they are, guess what they do? They are creating this persona, creating this idea of what love is to them. They are coming up with their love language. They are operating in a certain kind of way that isn't actually true to them. And they don't realize why they're unfulfilled, why they can't actually attract the relationships they want. But then we work together and they get to the end of it. And at the end of it, they're like, oh my God, this whole time I thought it was this love language and it's actually a completely different love language. And what helps them understand that it's a different love language is because finally all of that energy they're trying to spew out and get other people to give them, they start giving it to themselves. They start getting to know themselves. They start loving themselves, not just for the good, but for the ugly as well. That's what we work on, right? We work on taking a look at the negative parts of you, right? Taking a look at the difficulties in your relationships and reflecting it back to you. It's all about taking accountability for your life, for your relationships, for what you go through, so that you can actually align with and attract the right kind of connections. So when they realize that something has changed, what they really are realizing is, oh my God, oh my God, what is that? Oh my goodness, for the first time, I'm actually aligning myself with myself. It's not about what my mother taught me. It's not about what my father did. It's not about what happened when I was younger. It's not about what my friends are saying. It's not about what society tells me. It's about me. They've poured all of that energy back into themselves. So now they know what it is that they want, what it is that they're looking for, what it is that they're interested in. But too often, we are so focused on outside of us that we don't realize it all starts within. It's all energetic. Become what you want. Fall in love with yourself. Pour into yourself. Because that is the way. That is the only way to truly align with the connections that are meant to be in your life. You have to choose self-love. You have to choose to see you. You are the only one that can teach people how to truly show up for you, how to truly love you, and how to truly see you. And if you don't see yourself, you really can't get mad at the rest of the world when they don't see you either. If you are talking negatively about yourself to yourself, you can't really get mad at the rest of the world for doing the same thing. And if your reasoning for doing that is because of what happened to you when you were younger or what has happened to you, that's fair. But now it's your responsibility to shift that. It's your responsibility to decide who you are and to love yourself unconditionally so that you can then show others how to love you. That is what you are meant to do. And it's time for you to finally start doing that for yourself. I'm telling you right now, you want aligned connections. You want the love that you've been hoping for and waiting for. Become that for you. And then feel good about that. Don't become that for you because you're trying to align with connections. Become that for you because you want to finally love yourself. Because you want to finally give yourself what you've been asking for this whole time. And let the connections be a beautiful bonus that just aligns themselves with you. Okay? Okay.